Welcome to the official Personality Guru. The ISTJ personality is all about fulfilling their honorable duties. The ISTJ is a very hardworking and dedicated type. They're very responsible and are one of the backbones of many societies. They strive to do their best and uphold traditions and beliefs that have gotten their families and communities through many generations. The ISTJ can be a bit of a traditionalist, which makes them quite stubborn and resistant to change. This can be a problem if they are not able to adapt to the changing world around them. However, the ISTJ is smart enough to grasp how things are moving and will likely be intelligent enough to survive whatever setbacks or changes they experience. Today, we are going to talk about the ISTJ personality and Enneagram Type 6. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. They can be a bit understated in their appearance, but they tend to be constantly providing for their families. They can get the tedious work done that doesn't get enough praise, and they are usually willing to do it without recognition. However, that doesn't mean they should be taken for granted. No, the ISTJ would be sorely missed if they weren't around making sure everything is working like a well-oiled machine. The ISTJ has a quiet demeanor and earns respect from others by showing up every day. They are big on integrity and believe doing the right thing the right way is the noble thing to do, even if it doesn't get the fanfare and recognition it deserves. The ISTJ may need to recognize that others are not as reliable and steadfast as them, and allows some flexibility and compassion to others that can't reach or attain their high standards. The Enneagram Type 6 is all about security. The Enneagram 6 wants to live a lifestyle of safety and to be supported. This usually leads to them joining up with people and groups that can provide this. They usually become very good at understanding how they can fill a role that will contribute to their tribe. They're good at foreseeing problems and figuring out ways to solve them before they occur. Because of this, they are hyper alert and may sometimes be stressed out. They're full of self-doubt because they don't believe they can be their own support. They're at their best when they're able to relax and be self-sufficient. They're naturally able to help others, but they should become better at helping themselves. The Enneagram 6 is very loyal and will stick through even the toughest of times as long as they believe they're supported. They don't believe in being the loudest or draw the most attention, believing that it can be dangerous to have such a target on their back. However, their self-doubt is their biggest Achilles heel. They need to learn to believe in themselves. They need to make decisions on their own and build a track record of having success without needing support. The 6 is all about sticking with the people they're loyal to though, which makes them a very good friend and companion. They need to address their emotional insecurity. They can be a walking contradiction at times. If they can learn to manage and confront their fear, they can become that strong person they are searching for in someone else. Who is the ISTJ 6 Wing 5? They're dependable people. They're deeply analytical and usually have a clear idea of what they want. ISTJs usually identify as Type 1, Type 6, or Type 5 in that order. So, ISTJ 6 Wing 5s are not exactly rare. However, the presence of their Enneagram type will change some traits of the ISTJ as well, as we shall soon see. This personality type values stability and security. Thus, they make sure this quality is present throughout their life. There's also the presence of a more developed introverted feeling or FI function with this type. So, their values are significantly more pronounced. ISTJ 6 Wing 5s are more likely to be ISTJ than ISTJ T. However, it can often go either way. What is the core desire of the ISTJ 6 Wing 5? The core desire of the ISTJ 6 Wing 5 is to be secure and stable. To achieve this personality type tries not to rock their boat or put themselves in danger. They also want to be self-sufficient and comfortable. If they achieve this, taking unnecessary risks becomes unimaginable. What is the core fear of the ISTJ 6 Wing 5? The core fear of the ISTJ 6 Wing 5 is to be vulnerable or insecure. To avoid this, they try to be extremely cautious when making decisions. They reckon that by being careful and considering all the scenarios, they are better prepared. How the 6-wing 5 changes the natural tendencies of the ISTJ. 1. More careful. Type 6 is especially known for being careful. This is fully on display with this personality type. ISTJs are very organized people. Add this trait to them and you get an extremely careful person. On the surface, this might seem like the perfectionism typical with Type 1s. However, the motivations are very different. While Type 1 holds themselves to higher standards, ISTJ 6-wing 5s are just trying to avoid danger. 2. More people-oriented. ISTJs are super introverts. This just means they're energized from having plenty of alone time. While being a Type 6 doesn't make them extroverted introverts, it makes them less introverted. They become more interested in people and their environment. This trait gives them something different and makes them well-rounded individuals. 3. Better problem-solving abilities. ISTJs are big problem solvers, just like the INTJs. They can read patterns and find solutions objectively. This is heightened with ISTJ 6-wing 5s because they want to be prepared for emergencies. They're more likely to look for loopholes than typical ISTJs. They're loyal to their friends and family, and that is something that rings true with ISTJs and Type 6. ISTJs are loyal to their tribe or country. You could say they hold sentimental values towards these people. ISTJ 6-wing 5s takes this even farther. They try to make sure they protect their loved ones at all costs. If you're friends with an ISTJ 6-wing 5, loyalty is not something you should be worried about. 5. More logical. Type 5 and Type 6 are in the thinking triad. ISTJs are thinkers. This just increases the reliance on logic. ISTJ 6-wing 5s love hard, practical facts and stick with them. This personality type is realistic and objective. How about you? As an ISTJ personality and Enneagram Type 6, what are the information about you that we should know, aside of course from what we have mentioned? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. New weaknesses of the ISTJ 6-wing 5. 1. Skeptical. Pessimism is something that comes with Type 6 because they are very cautious. They approach most issues with skepticism. While this is important when dealing with overly optimistic ideals, it can also be a problem. ISTJ 6-wing 5s may never accept a new idea as worth trying. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 2. Fearful or paranoid. Type 5 and Type 6 access emotions through fear, so fear is usually the first thing they feel. With fear comes paranoia. ISTJ 6-wing 5 shares this same problem. Being fearful can hinder this personality type from making progress in life.